Hello, everyone, and happy International Women's Day. I am Stacy DiFilippo, Diabetes Education Manager for the Greater Chicago District. How do I make it happen? Well, one of the things is I have let go of the need for perfection. I have learned over the course of my career and in many of my past professional roles that striving for perfection was tiring me out. And not only was it tiring me out, I noticed that I wasn't necessarily getting the results that I was looking for. And in this current role as DEM, well, perfection is really impossible. There is so much to do and just too little time to constantly aim for and expect perfection. And I've also become aware that if I'm going to keep my mind fully open to ongoing professional growth, I need to accept that I am going to make mistakes, that the mistakes are learning opportunities, and really that imperfection is not such a negative thing. So what do I do? Well, I aim for 80% perfection. And to let you in on a little secret, I've noticed the difference between 80 and 100% isn't noticed by many people, but yet it buys me time to shift on to other important tasks and ultimately accomplish more in my day and in my week.
So when I was trying to think of who to pay tribute to, it was a unanimous right away in my mind, and it was my family, and specifically it came back to my three children. I have twins who are 4, Donovan and Lily, and then Sophia, who's 8. And when I think about the kind of person I want them to be looking up to, I want it to be me. And when they look at me, I want them to say that she can do anything, and therefore I can do anything. They may have to work hard and make some sacrifices, but it's all possible. A little extra time, a little extra work, and they can do anything.
I'm Mary Sue Rhoda. I'm an HSDCS out of Minnesota. We all know the challenges of juggling a full-time career while raising a family. I'd like to share with you a couple of tips that I follow in order to make my work week go much smoother. On the weekends, my family and I do some basic meal planning and preparation. Between my work schedule, the kids' extracurricular activities, as well as my husband's work schedule, we need to be very organized and ready to go for the week. One thing we do is we purchase fresh fruit and veggies and bake them up and have them ready to go for the school lunches that I send with my girls every day. We also do some basic meal preparations. I have some taco meat ready to go to throw into taco salads one night this week, as well as I have a pan of lasagna that I made up last night that can be cooked either tonight or tomorrow. Are these tips helpful? I know they make my work week go much smoother.
I am challenged with being unable to help people who live with diabetes due to both internal and external obstacles. For me, making it happen means the patient comes first, not the process. Independent of the interaction, whether it be with an internal Novo Nordisk colleague or an external customer, there's always a patient at the center of what I do, and that patient is me.
It's 5:30 in the morning, and how do I make things happen? I have to have accountability partners to do exercise.
Hello, I'm Mandy Hall, IDCS Long-Term Care in Indianapolis, Indiana. When asked how I make it happen in my geography and my territory, it was a pretty interesting question. I'm a mother of 3 kids under the age of 5. I work full-time, my husband does too, so we are forced to make it happen and balance what we call work-life. I find it very beneficial to take the perks, if you will, of our positions and our careers and work them to my advantage to make that balance happen. From our iPhones to our laptops to my great minivan that I have. Some call those perks, but I call them essentials. From my new iPhone, for my calendars, I can take notes, I can send meeting requests with my accounts, I can send reminders. Most recently, a colleague taught me how to do my expense report on my iPhone, which is so nice in between calls or at the end of the day, I'm not opening my laptop. With my laptop, I'm able to keep my calls organized and keep up with my coaching, etc. on that. And then, to be honest, my minivan, what a blessing that is, balancing all the marketing materials that I have at my fingertips, and then along with balancing gymnastics and taekwondo and swim class too for the kids. So I'm very grateful for all that we have, and They are great essentials, and they make me who I am for my career, make me very successful, and they enable me to do my job each and every day. So.
Hi, my name's Jackie Hansen. I'm an RFT in the Northern Plains, and today I'm here to tell you how I make it happen. So my 3 tips are schedule everything out, prioritize, and accept help. So first off, every week I sit down, I look at my schedule, I plan out my week that's coming up, I plan out my month, and I make sure that things that I need to do are on there, especially things like I travel a lot, I'm trying to lose weight, so I even block out time when I'm going to exercise, and I think about ahead of time what I'm going to eat when I go out to dinner. Second thing is as I'm going through that schedule, I make sure that all the things I don't like to do, the ones I procrastinate on, I do early in the week or right now. The things I enjoy doing, I go ahead and I put off for later time because then I have them to look forward to. And last but not least, always accept help. The most disheartening thing in the world is when you offer somebody help and they turn you down. So when your husband, your kids, your coworkers offer you help, take it. It's a lot more fun to work together with people, and it's a heck of a lot more fun to celebrate when you have a lot of people involved. So those are my 3 tips. Enjoy your week, enjoy your day, and have a great International Women's Day.
So how do I make it happen? I think the secret to making it happen is allowing yourself flexibility to constantly redefine what it is. So for me, some days it is sitting on the floor playing Legos with my 4 kids. Other days it is getting out of the house without stepping on a Lego before a big meeting. I took over as sole provider with sole custody of 4 kids under the age of 8 about 3 years ago. And it's been a ride. It's not over yet, but it has forced me to really focus on every moment being impactful. So every moment with them counts. Every moment with my customers counts. I don't have extra space in my day to even worry about the future. So for me, the outcome is only as good as my outlook. And I allow myself a lot of grace and flexibility to redefine success on a daily basis. So some days it's different than others. It always looks different. But as long as they are the nucleus of what I'm doing and what I'm trying to accomplish, it's easy to move forward. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
I feel it's so important to inspire as well as empower women to be the best that they can be. Oftentimes we women try to do too much. We have mile-long to-do lists. Look at mine. My gosh. I find in my life if I feel stressed, I'm not really able to focus on my work nor my family. I'm crabby to be around. Just ask my husband. And, that does no one any good. So over the years, I've learned to ask for help. Delegating to others, my babysitter, my husband, my work team members has helped me balance my life. This year, I plan to celebrate International Women's Day by telling other women in my life how awesome they are. They are making things happen, and I certainly hope you will join me.